Hey y'all, it's me. Let's talk about the time when that man came out that closet. Now let me a few disclaimers. One being, these are very old stories, 10 years plus. So, I know y'all like the mess. I do too. But thank God the dust is kind of settled. Now, if this does arise any emotions up out of somebody, praying for you, because I've healed. This story involves the girl from the previous story. She was my best friend at the time. We were two peas in a pod. My little cousin still asks me where this bitch is. She's somewhere dragging that big fucking butt around behind her and feeding that thing. That's just it. She's alive, she's well, she's breathing, and she's blessed with that big ass behind her. She's fine. That's where she is. So this time, we're going to just get straight into it, y'all. This time in particular, this boyfriend, we was very toxic. We've been compared to Ike and Tina, Whitney and Bobby. There's a few people that I'm not proud of that we have been compared to. Besides the crack, I don't do drugs. When he does, it's on him. But I don't do drugs. So, y'all, this motherfucker. So we were broke up at the time. I had to finally turn 19. Had my little baby. I was ready to move out on my own. I was tired of getting kicked out of his mama house, getting kicked out of my mama house. I was ready to be grown. So I went, saved up all my money, got my first little apartment, moved in with my son. Before I moved in this apartment, I asked this motherfucker, do you want to move in? He told me, no, we need to live with our parents. I'm being stupid. I've been on my own ever since. No shade. But so he didn't want to do it, so I had to go out and do it on my own. So now you no longer have access to my things because I made this happen on my own. So when I would be nice and call the motherfucker over to maybe itch a scratch I had, or maybe help me out with the baby, I expect for you to go back home. Period. One morning I get up, I go to work. He was at my house the night before, whether it was for that scratch or for that baby. I can't tell you that, but just know that's what happened. So the next morning I get up and go to work. He stays at my house. Now I'm at work plotting because I deal with somebody else as he does too. So I need you out of my house, but I don't need the feelings attached to it. So I'm texting him, warming him up to the idea of him leaving today. He has other plans, clearly, because his conversation is not leaning towards that. But I'm being so persistent about it. Eventually he agrees, like, okay, well, I'm going to leave. Don't worry about it. I'll be gone. Boom. I get home from work with that same homegirl. She can't pick me up from work. She took me home. I get home from work from that homegirl. I walk into my house. Chef's kiss, spectacular. When you got GPP, it comes with things. And it comes with motherfuckers cleaning your house spotless. Or maybe he was just uncomfortable in there from the mess of me and my child. But I wanted you to be uncomfortable because that was not your space to be comfortable in. So, like I was saying, it was my space. It was for me and my baby. Whether he liked it or not, it wasn't for him to like. I paid my bills. Bitch, my bills were paid. Okay? So me and my homegirl come back in the house. It's spotless. I mean, it was spotless. I think he suffered from some mild OCD. So Bitch, I think he fucking dusts my ceiling fans. I'm looking at these ones because that's how clean it was. But so I come in, I sit on my couch, best friend lay down, we get the babies all settled in, they playing. She had a baby at the time. Well, she still has a baby, but we both had babies at the time. They were little babies. And they're playing. So me and her just having casual girl talk. I'm talking to her about somebody that I'm dealing with at the time. So a centipede, this house had, oh my God, like the centipedes and spiders that this house had, I never seen no shit like it. We thought they was hairballs. Come to find out, they were centipedes that looked like mammals. So a bug came crawling out. So it's a bug up in here. So we running around, we trying to kill the bug. Finally, somebody killed the bug, but I get a ding on my phone and the text say, y'all gonna kill that bug or what? It's from this ex. I'm like, is we gonna kill the bug or what? Bitch. I'm like, nah, he ain't. Nah, I'm like, that's a coincidence. Like, I don't know, my young mind, or this may be just too old and I'm not gathering how that part happened. But I remember him sending another text after that pertaining to the conversation we were having. And that's when I was like, all right, bitch, it's time to shake this motherfucker down. What's going on? Where the nigga at? Like, why can't he hear our conversation? Like, why is these text messages lining up what we talking about? So she gets up first because I'm in the back further part of the house. She's kind of like towards the middle of the house. So she gets up first. She starts walking towards the back of the house. So I'm walking behind her because now we creeped out. So she opens up a closet door. Baby, this man jump out that goddamn closet. Girl, I ain't never seen a 1-year-old. Her son was 1 at the time. Mine wasn't walking. Baby, her baby said, I ain't never seen no 1-year-old use their elbows to get up. He done scared this baby. He done scared my best friend. She hard ass, the baby hard ass. All I see is people running. Oh no, I need that. I ain't run. I ran into that motherfucker. Cause why is you in my house? Why is you in my house hiding in the closet? Disrespectful. So they running from him. I'm running to him. He running towards me. I guess I wasn't ready. Baby, that man done slapped the hell out of. I mean, you would have, remember them fairy dolls they used to spin up in the air where you let them loose? Baby, you would have think you could put me. Baby, you would have thought you could put me on a post and pull my string. The way that man done slapped me and done turned me every way but loose in that goddamn living room to that dining room. I mean, knocked me between the washer and the dryer. I really think he only hit me once. But he smacked me so motherfucking hard that I rotated the room and came back and smacked his ass back. Because who is you smacking? You know who my grandmama is? You know my mommy? You don't smack me. You don't fucking smack me. I'm willing to see what comes with smacking me. You don't smack me. So he back smacked me. I twirled the room, twinkle toes. The room came around. Foul! Smacked his ass back. Guess he went in them. He ended up, after we realized we wasn't about to have no smack off. This man, now it gets a little greasy right here. This man pushes me into the corner and he pulls a knife on me like he gonna shank me or like on some, like jail. He had never even been to jail before, so I don't know where he learned this, but he always wanted to be an actor, so I'm guessing it was the movies. He had the shank on the side, y'all. It was a real knife, like one of them real poke you up knives. He was on the side of me. He like, you think I'm fucking playing? You think I'm fucking playing with you? For some reason, I don't care how many pew-pews this man had pulled, how many knives this man had. I've never been scared of him. I don't know what's wrong. Like his I just always knew I might have been a little bit more buck wild than him mentally. So I'm all like, I don't know what happened. But I think I just started swinging, like, cut me. You gonna have to show me. Baby, he ain't want none of that. Next thing I know, y'all, this man, I used to work at the Hard Rock Rocksino. We used to get hella change. That was my first introduction into the industry of serving, bartending, all that. I was a beverage server at the Hard Rock Rocksino. I made a decent amount of money for my age. I was really having. And one thing I used to collect was the change. Them cheap motherfuckers gambling, they give you change. So I had like a fucking jug full of change. Baby, oh my God, y'all, it's all coming back to me. Oh no, I started swinging. And then he did too. And he dragged me out my own house and locked me in the hallway. He was still locked in the house with Shanae and the babies. Shanae done took the kids and locked herself in my bedroom to call the police. And he out there kicking my ass and done locked me out my own goddamn house, y'all. So back about the change. He done whooped my ass, dragged me out my own house and locked the door. While I'm outside, I didn't know what that man was in there doing. I don't even have no phone to tell Shanae, you're in there with the killer. I ain't had no phone. She don't know what's going on. She just in the room with the babies yelling. Baby, when I tell y'all when he let me back in that house, like he just pushed past me and like mugged me all up out his way. Baby, that man had left that house with my change. I had a gallon full of change to this day, y'all. I don't even want to ask that motherfucker how much was in that damn thing. Because I had been saving it. I had a gallon of change. I had a little Michael Kors watch. I remember Michael Kors was popping back in. I had a Huntington Bank card. I had some money sitting on my dresser. Like it was like $160. Baby, that man robbed me blind. Okay? He said, bitch, you gonna play with my emotions? Bitch, I'm gonna take all this. I never seen any of the things that he took again. Like literally walked out of my house, beat me up, slapped me down to the floor. So yeah, that was the time my ex came out the closet